Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to our Let's Try of Jon Shafer's At the Gates. It's kind of a civilization-esque, kind of roguelike, kind of RPG elements of some sorts. Survival a little bit, because you got to deal with winters and food and stuff. So it's very kind of interesting game for sure. If you like Civilization, it's probably the first, like, kind of in that vein, if you will, and maybe even a little bit like colonization in some sense, because you have all these guys with professions that you have to kind of move around and set up and things like that. So it kind of has a little bit more, maybe more of a colonization vibe than a civilization vibe. But you definitely have those similarities. So it's definitely a cool game so far. I think very kind of interesting game. We're not very far into the game necessarily, so we're not getting to some of the depth, but we're going to keep playing a little bit longer and kind of see where things are going. We're trying to wait for her to get some more lumber, or some timber, I should say, at the moment, so we can set us up an iron mine. Actually, real quick, going to cancel, delete that thing, because we had some horses there earlier that I just put a label down just to show the labels off, but obviously we do not have those anymore. Clans are idle. All right, so you are currently our hunter, and you do want to be probably in the discipline of honor. So what do we train you as now? Because I don't think we need another hunter right now. You are still encamping till we can get a farm built up. You are going to start foraging to get us some. What was this over here that we discovered? Gold. Ooh. Well, let's start foraging the gold up. You are going to encamp until we get us an iron mine, which we may do very soon here. And let's go check out the clans. Let's check you out real quick. What other honor professions do we have? We don't have anything actually discovered, so we probably will start looking into some more honor stuff here shortly, so we can train you as something else. Maybe like a watchman to push out some borders, or a archer to help defend ourselves a little bit. Something like that might not be a bad idea. Oh wow, we're making 22 gold per turn from that gold mine? Okay. Well, when the caravan comes back, we might be able to buy some weapons to make our archers. Can now train blacksmiths. So clans are idle, so we still need 2 more ticks of timber to be able to do one of those. So kind of a little bit of a waste, but we're going to keep encamping you for now. You are going to set up a logging camp for sure. I don't know how that double dips with the logging thing here, but it's at least going to get these 2 and hopefully push out the borders ever so slightly. You are also going to encamp for the moment. Study a profession? Yes, absolutely. Let's start studying some more. Let's actually study the honor itself so we can go up to archers. Oh, we're down to 10 gold per tick now, so I'm not quite sure it was 20 up front, so maybe it's just a little bit of a uptick initially and then down from there. Oh, we can do blacksmiths. Did we have somebody? Oh, we're actually already doing surveyor, so we'll worry about the blacksmiths here shortly. We don't even have the iron mine set up yet, but we will have that soon as well. All right, so we have honor. Can we give you even more honor? We tried that earlier, didn't we? Yes, we can. So 6 now. Perfect. So train a profession. We don't really want to train a profession right this second. Actually, you could train as a blacksmith. Why not? Just to get you trained up. Clans are idle. We got 1 more tick to be able to get some timber from, to get enough timber to get one of those things set up. You are our guy that's moving around exploring stuff. Currently supply exhausted, so why don't you encamp for the moment? So hopefully we don't take any more health reduction. Encamp. You can construct paths, that's right. In order to negate the movement penalty associated with rough terrain like hills and forests. So we can get some paths going down if we wanted to. But one of the things we're going to do with you is start surveying some things, identifying some stuff. Study professions. To study some archers. We may need some to defend ourselves here soon. About to get our 12th and final clan in 4 turns. So something to kind of look into if we want to bump that up. When the caravan comes back, we might look into getting some parchment, I think it was. Or is it cloth? One of the 2, I can't remember. So people being denounced. Apparently Attila's out there somewhere. That's no big surprise. All right, so we have enough to go ahead and set this up. So we can go and get an iron mine now. And I think getting the iron mine set up right away would be useful to be able to start making some tools and go from there. I think our food is going to be okay. We do obviously still want some more to get another farm over here maybe, or something to that effect. Got some streams of marsh. What does the marsh do for us? Anything? Yeah, there's really nothing going for a marsh. All right, clans are idle. You are our guy that's been exploring stuff. So why don't you just come down here somewhere? We'll kind of see what's down this area. Oh, you got a little bit more movement. I guess keep going. Settlement is idle. So we got you as a blacksmith. We are going to retrain you as an archer here in 2 turns. Nothing to do right this second, though. And you're not actually doing anything with the blacksmithing at the moment because we don't have the iron coming in yet, but we will soon. So I guess for the moment, we'll just produce some treasure. You are going to identify that deposit. We're making 7.7, timber per turn, which isn't terrible. This one's obviously getting a little less because it's only getting from these 2. I imagine it's not getting a double dip here, which makes sense. All right, so what is this that we just discovered? We discovered some large field of grapes. Interesting. I would identify this, but I don't think there's any point pushing that direction. I think if we go anywhere, we're going to kind of escape out this way. So why don't you head up there and then discover what that is? You are 2 turns away from being able to put a wheat farm down. Probably could have just left you as a gatherer for a couple more ticks and just done it that way, but I think it's going to be okay. So we're going to encamp you. Settlement is idle. 1 more turn and we can make archers. So I guess we're going to do some more treasure. We'll have 1 more turn on the iron here, which we'll go ahead and delete that since we know what that is. And that'll start getting us the tools. I have a decent amount of money right now, though, so that's going to be helpful to, like I said, buy us some stuff to boost up our clan limit. So the caravan has arrived. He wants to buy grapes. Oh, he wants to sell grapes. Sorry, I was looking at that backwards. So he's got grapes to sell. Fair enough. Oh, parchment is expensive. Is it parchment that does it? Close you up for a second. No, it's cloth. So we need 5 cloth. So how much cloth did he have? He has none. So that's not going to help us in any way. Great. Oh, no, wait a minute. I am looking at it backwards. I keep going backwards with that. I'm sorry. So we could buy 5 cloth, 30 gold. Probably okay to go ahead and do. Just to have it and being able to upgrade this limit here in a moment if we want to. Not sure that we for sure want to, but we probably will. Apparently timber being bought is at a good price, so we could actually probably buy enough timber to go ahead and do that next thing there. And I think that's actually not a bad purchase. Anything we want to sell at a premium. We don't have anything that's at a good price. So we're going to go ahead and go with that. That means you can go ahead and pop down the wheat farm. You are going to, I guess, kind of keep looking around here to see what else is going on. And you can go ahead and be trained as an archer. If we had weapons. Oh, that's right. We were going to buy some weapons. 5 weapons. Did you have weapons? You do. 30 gold? Sure. Cool. So that means now you can train as an archer. It's only going to take you 1 turn, and then we'll at least have some defense. Some. Not much, but some. All right, professions. All right, what do we want to do now? I don't have a lot of meat type food, so I don't think we need to worry about any like huntsmen or anything like that right now. Tillers could double the production of all farms. That could be useful. Which would also include, anything we got from grapes. Grapes comes from just gatherers, right? So we already have the gatherer profession. So we could send a gatherer over there, start collecting those grapes now. Gardeners doubles production of fruit. Harvesters Doubles the production of gatherers and reapers, both of them. Okay, fair enough. Winemakers produce alcohol from grapes or honey. Alcohol is good for a number of different things. I'm tempted to go tillers. Get us a tiller to help kind of with the bread maker, kind of double up on just overall food production. It's kind of expensive, but you know, why not? Oh, do we have to do all of these down here below before we can do that one? No, it looks like we can. Okay, never mind. You just hadn't locked in it. 9 turns. That's a lot of turns. I mean, was there anything else we wanted to do instead? I mean, weaponsmiths could be good. Produces it from iron, so I mean, that could always be useful. Some actual miners, although we already have one, and I think that's enough for the moment. We talked about wood bundlers and things of that nature. Bards, things like that could be useful. You know, why not? I mean, it's going to take us a while, but I mean, why not? All right, so we are now getting 2 tools per turn and 1 iron per turn. So we're getting a little bit of surplus on the iron that's not going straight to tools. So that's useful. Oh, yeah, that's right. We can go ahead and increase our clan limit because I think that is actually going to be pretty good. I think our food overall is going to be fine. So now we go up to 18. We got 1 turn on this farm, which will help our food as well. And then if we get a guy over here to start collecting the grapes, even more usefulness. Vigorous, +1 movement point. Fair enough. Filthy. Might very rarely engage in mild feud if there's another clan of the same tile. So probably a good idea to train you in something out in the world. And on that note, I'm thinking one of the guys that can come out here and pick that stuff up would be pretty good. All right, so here's our archer. I could come up here and start dealing with some of this stuff if we wanted to. It's an idea. I'm kind of tempted to just dig in right where we're at just to protect ourselves a bit more. There's 4 galleys over here. Wow. That's crazy. You know what? Why not? Let's go exploring with this guy. And I actually think we're almost to the point where we may move the settlement here soon. Maybe. I'll have to see. Clans are idle, so you're kind of still looking around at stuff. Tempted to bring you back and start exploring up that way. And I think that is actually what we're going to do. Probably not putting next to the galleys was a good idea, but oh well. Ooh, Romans gave us some treasure. Why, thank you, Romans. So you are our surveyor, who was going to come up to there. Okay, so got our blacksmith going. I think you being trained in a discipline of agriculture is going to be useful no matter what we do. And I do think we should be moving our settlement here soon. Once this farm gets put in, I think that actually might not be a bad time. Because we could still put another like trading post over here, I'm assuming. Get us a little bit more money from that if we wanted to. Something like that. We'll see. But I think moving our settlement up closer to the trees up northwest of us with all the wheat and stuff could be useful. So there's our farm. We're actually starting to make a little bit of food right now. You are going to start coming up this way, I think. You need to be something outside of the settlement, so that's fine. We're going to train you in profession of gatherer to go get some of those grapes. But I do want to get us a bread maker soon, which it's going to take a while before we get enough for that. Unless we bring somebody back at some point. And of course tillers would be good too, things like that. Tillers may be better first, because I don't think it cost... Did it cost anything to produce? Just, it costs a lot of tools to produce, but it doesn't cost anything per turn. So, we'll have to get the tools up, but that's definitely an idea. Alright, so, you're going to move up this way. Your army, 4.4, enemy army 4. They got some dig in. Our victorious army left bloodied and sore. Oh, they're very strong over here. So maybe neither one of these is actually good for us. I don't think I want to like risk our guys and like get them wounded or anything like that. So we'll probably just hold off. We'll just stay in the area. We might even just dig in right here for now. If they come at us, so be it. Go ahead and identify that deposit. And we're going to come over here and forge that. Get us some grapes. All right, so we're not really doing anything right now, so we'll just go ahead and produce some treasure. Quite a bit of money, so when the caravan comes back, we'll be able to buy some stuff if we need it. And actually, you know what? It's now a good time to pack up and move. We've already got this established, which was kind of what I wanted to do. So I think it actually is a good time to pack up and move up to this way. Like these guys should be good to hold our borders for now. Why not? Let's show that off. Let's get the pack up and movement going and kind of go that route and just, see what we can do. I think we can get there before winter because the thing moves pretty quickly. All right, so we identified, what is this, grapes? More grapes? Yep, more grapes. We got wheat. We got more, is this wheat up here? Yeah, it's wheat. It looks a little bit different because of the coloring, but a little bit. We got some berries here. We have some unidentified plant here. So why don't we move over to that? See what that is. Our explorer is kind of a little bit of ways away from home. Let's get you up this way. But I kind of would like to explore a little bit more of what's going on over there. Gilbert wants to be a settled profession. Oh, you're currently trading post. Really? A settled profession, I'm assuming, is one that is in the settlement itself? Really? Didn't really want to abandon this because it's actually making us some decent money, but if he's unhappy about it. But it's still making us money. You know what? Despite his unhappiness, it is still, it's a 10% decrease. It's still making us a decent amount of money right now. So I think we're going to hold off on that and just let him be until he gets, maybe really unhappy. Got another clan in 10 turns. Expect a warm winter. I think that's a good thing, right? Not super cold winter. Clans are idle. So you are our actual clan itself. Like I said, I do want to move you up this way somewhere. Could plop you down here. Might not be a bad place to be. Got some wheat stuff nearby. It's not super far away, but it's far enough away to kind of still get all this stuff here. We can put some farms down. We put another lumber thing right here, which actually have 4 adjacencies. We can start getting the berries. Actually, I think this is actually a pretty good spot. So let's unpack there. It's not a huge distance in movement, but it keeps our borders contiguous, and I think that's fine. You are identifying that deposit. Settlement is idle. For now, I guess we're just going to produce some treasure. Not really anything else for us to do. But, in time, we'll start moving some guys up that way to start doing some more things. Or getting some more clans. Actually, getting another lumber person to can do some of the, what am I trying to say, the more fame could be useful to get some more clans right now. Because I think we're in a position where we can start supporting clans a little bit better. Especially if we get the tillers here in a little bit. Caravan has arrived. We have a lot of armor right now. We have a lot of stone blocks. They're paying a premium on like steel armor and stuff, but I don't think we need any of that. I don't think we need anything right this second, to be perfectly honest. So we could also upgrade the caravan to give us a lot more options in the future. But a lot of the stuff we just don't need right now. You know what? We're just going to close out. We'll just let the caravan go its way, and that'll be fine. All right, you're going to come down here and identify that. And I guess we're going to keep producing treasure for the moment. Not really much else for us to do. We're still making a little bit of food. Not too bad. Even once these farms, dry up, we should be able to move up and, obviously settle these farms pretty quickly. I think I'm okay with leaving our archer where he's at to kind of defend off against those barbarians. I don't think, or bandits I should say, I don't think the bandits are going to do anything, but just to be safe. I just wanted to stop by and offer you a small token of my appreciation for the strong bond we share. Well, thank you. If I say I'm sorry, I can accept. No, that's just rude. No, we'll say thank you. Apparently, we've got a decent relationship, which is probably good for the guys that are right next to us. All right, so you are going to forage, but apparently you can't because it's cold. In that case, maybe I just go ahead and send you back up here to retrain as a... See, you don't want to be inside. But I still think it might be good to retrain you as something. Maybe a farmer at that point, or we can just start... Is all of this cold at this point? Yeah, everything's cold right now. It's just going to get colder. Yeah, we're not getting any food or anything right now, are we? Something to think about. Could just encamp you so that we're ready to go when the winter passes. Oh, we used our grapes as food. I was going to say, what happened to all our grapes? I guess they got used for food. I'm just going to encamp you for now. We'll figure it out here in a moment. Really nothing else to do. We don't have any more clans coming in just yet. I could change her over to something different. Is there anything else that would give us some fame from this stuff? Not really. So I guess we're okay for the moment. Got a lot of money. 234. I can buy quite a few things. All right, you are going to try just kind of make your way up to this area. You're going to identify that. I'll start constructing paths, which could be useful. In fact, after this, if I haven't found another deposit, we may start making a path to some of our stuff down here, just so people can move around a little bit better. Plus, just to see what that looks like. Losing a little bit of food, but we got plenty of food to get through the winter. Found some barley. That's good. So how about we come up here? You are going to just keep it camping for the moment. Treasure. 6 turns on our next clan. Not too bad. Now it's really starting to get winter. Can now train tillers. Cool. Of course, our farms aren't actually making anything right now because of the cold weather. I guess keep encamping for the moment. Keep doing treasure until we get another clan. Study profession. What do we want? Do the wood bundlers, potters. What do potters do? Double production of hunters, gatherers, and reapers. It's useful. Cost 10 to train. Actually, not that bad after that. So that could be very useful. Bards would give us more fame. Just straight up fame, huh? Huh. Well, maybe go that route. See if we can get some bards going, just get some more fame that way. They don't cost anything otherwise. Oh, it's so cold. People are miserable. All right, so you are... I can actually retrain you as a bard. But, is there really any point in constructing paths? I don't know. You know what? I may enter settlement and... Well, you know what? Let's do a couple paths just because we can. And then we may enter settlement here in a moment once we get the bards to retrain you. There's a couple things we can identify here momentarily. Got a lot of lumber. So we're going to have a lot of lumber, a lot of tools, a lot of iron. So we got a lot of, decent resources here. Clan. What do you want? They hate being out in the cold. Doesn't surprise me. All right, whatever. We're going to move you back in. It's going to be fine. All right, so you got a path there. I don't know. Why don't you just come down here and put a path here? Doesn't seem to cost us anything. Oh, there's the coast. More treasure, 3 turns on another clan. I think once we get past this winter, I think a lot of good stuff's going to happen after this. Guess you're losing a little bit of supply because you're outside of our borders, huh? Interesting. Now train bards. We'll do a couple more paths, then we may go back and do the bards. All right, you're going to come up that way. Kind of make a little bit of circle around. Settlement is idle, steal treasure. Profession. Could do lore keepers to get things faster that way. That's always an option. Guides does what? Increase the production of all foragers by half. Interesting. If we've got a lot of hunters, diggers, and fishermen, that would be useful, which we don't have a lot of those right now. So maybe not as critical for us. Kind of want to do a wood bundler just to see if it does also do the loggers. I don't think it would, but I kind of want to do it just to see. So why not? This is you trying to go back to the town. Come on, winter, go away. Got some fish over here. Just a regular school of fish. We got that big one up there. All right, so again, why not? I think I'm just going to keep doing some paths because I can. At least to some of our stuff down here. And then we'll train you back to being a bard. About to get another clan, which is going to be helpful. So I'm going to come over this way. Oh, there's some more baddies. One of your logging camps is degraded. Is still able to continue, but a structure which harvests resources will eventually exhaust its tile. Okay, so what is it doing right now? It is giving us 0.21. It degrades in 24 turns. So it's getting us very, very slightly some stuff. So we could go ahead and abandon this, which I think is actually a good idea, because this one will still take a little bit from that tile, but not much. And we can move this guy up to here and get from that stuff up there. And I think that's actually a better idea. So we're going to go ahead and abandon in 1 turn and move you up. I think that'll be all right. Oh, this guy's violent. He's violent. Might very rarely engage in feud. Has some crime. Adds 3. What does it say? Adds 3 food to the stockpile. Adds 5 treasure. Okay, thank you, I think. No discipline or anything like that. Unemployed, obviously. So he's violent. So we want to keep him away from people as well. Good to know. So you are going to become a bard. And you can't move right now because of the blizzard. So how about you in camp? Oh, that was a double click. Come down this way. We're going to put a logging camp right there by going completely the wrong way. We'll hopefully check you in a second. All right, gotta train you in a discipline and a profession and get you out of here. So what would that be? Honestly, another, like a hunter to go get a little bit of food from this stuff out here might not be bad. A gatherer could be useful to get a little bit of stuff from these berries. Yeah, that could be useful. Is there any chance that the person that's in here will not ever... Oh, they're just passionate. So they might engage in some feuds as well. So that's not good. I don't really want the people to be in the same tile, but the people that I want to train into the things that would be inside our clan or inside our settlement are the ones that will cause problems. So something to worry about a little bit, I guess. I could train you as a farmer and then move one of our more friendly farmers back here in a moment to train as something else. That might not be a bad idea. Got 7 wheat to there. 6 turns of wheat there, 7 turns of wheat there. So in a few turns, I mean, these will need to be repurposed anyway. I do think either way, we're going to train you in agriculture and figure out what we're going to do with you after that. Oh, our guy up here is about to die. Oops. Can you... I guess I can camp for now. We'll see if we can camp you and get you back home so you don't just straight up die. Alright, our surveyor was going to try and make it back home, but he can't still because of the blizzard. You can at least make it to there. And you are also trying to make it back home. But again, blizzard. So then, skip. Skip. Alright, training a profession. So what is it we want you to be? I mean, we can make you the gatherer, since the other guy was moving back. What did I say this guy was again? Oh, that's right. The guy could also be feuding as well. All the feuds, all the things. Could also just make you a farmer. Plop a farm down over here. Might not be a bad idea. You know, let's do that. Let's make you a farmer. We'll get a farm down up there. And then one of these other farmers can become like a tiller or something at that point. Why not? Let's get some potters. Might be useful. I don't know. We may not use it. Yay, it's a little bit warmer out now. Ever so slightly. So the supply is better. So you should hopefully be able to make it back home. You are becoming a bard. You are coming back, so you're not cold out, but something tells me you might not still get happy. What is your problem? Okay, so... Oh, because you haven't been granted, you're angry now. Okay, so that's where we were like, we're going to hold on until you become like something really bad. He still wants to settle profession. Okay, fair enough. Actually, you might make a better bard because of reasons. No other clans on the town may commit crimes. That's interesting. All right, I guess we're going to go ahead and abandon this. We've gotten a lot of money from that, and we'll send you back and get you trained up to something better. You... Oh, you were the guy that I forgot to remap you after you were going down a really weird path. Let's go up that way. I think this guy was losing a little bit of health through the winter. So maybe it was a bad idea to leave him out there. I don't know. He might not survive this, to be perfectly honest. He's got no defense right now. But I think we're just going to leave you dug in, just to see hopefully that maybe you'll be okay. We may need to get some stuff to be able to heal you back up here momentarily, or you. And to heal you, we need oil and cloth. So that might be a good idea to get both of those guys healed up here momentarily. All right, so you're happy now. Which is good. And I'm assuming you want to stay there, though. Or the resident of a structure. So we could also train you as a farmer, because that would be a structure. But Helmar's currently being trained, so we're going to go ahead and go with that. You probably should make it back home. Just so we can try and heal you up here momentarily. Alright, so you were going to come back and be in the settlement. So like I said, I could train you as a bard and train the other guy as a trader. Come back out over here. All right, you know what? I think that's going to be it, though. We're going to go ahead and call this Let's Try, I think, a conclusion. I would personally love to keep going. I may kind of keep going a little bit offline or something. I don't know. Or may make a new game or something of that effect. If you guys are enjoying this Let's Try, let me know. And I may turn it into a full-blown Let's Play and kind of keep going from there. So please let me know if you're enjoying this. But I probably will also pop out a kind of a little bit of a review of this game to see, kind of let you guys know what I think and some of the stuff like that. So Hope you again enjoyed this Let's Try. Please let me know, and I do appreciate you watching. Thank you, and goodbye.